Good morning, guys. Good morning. Woo, it has been a busy morning. I've had to kind of rearrange a little bit with my morning schedule because I have a certain goal that I have set of people that I like to reach out to each day and make sure that they know that I have these virtual health and fitness and positivity groups that are going on. And I wanted to rearrange my day so I can get it done first thing in the morning, because once my day starts with my job, I don't have the time because I'm driving around and I can't text and drive. So I took care of that this morning, and then I think today's workout is called Powerful. We'll see what happens. But this week I'm doing it all without weights. Next week I'll probably change out the 2 workouts that we can change out for the ones with weights, just to try it out. You guys know I like to try everything so that way I could give you guys feedback on the programs and let you guys know if it would be right for you or not when we're talking. So with that said, I did do a little bit of reading. I want to try to read later on when I get home. Tomorrow I want to try to wake up early enough so I do have time to actually read, as well as getting some work done on my side hustle biz. But I did a little reading and something hit me, how powerful knowledge is. And not meaning knowledge like book smarts. I'm not meaning anything like that. What I'm meaning is like knowing when something is going to take place, or knowing how strong you are, or knowing what's going to happen. I actually posted a quote on my personal page on Facebook, and then on this Graham's page, I posted a little quote about knowledge. And I think it's extremely, extremely powerful to be knowledgeable and knowing what an outcome is going to be, or knowing what goal you're shooting for. I honestly feel that when we have the knowledge of what's to come. Hey, Alyssa, I saw your text right before I started, so I'll read it while I'm getting everything set up for my workout, and I'll respond back to you. So knowing that what the outcome is going to be, or knowing something that's coming up, I think it's so powerful. You don't have to be book smart. I'm not talking about that kind of knowledge. I'm not talking about the kind of knowledge of being able to do certain math, or knowing all your estates, or I'm not talking about that kind of knowledge. I'm just talking about knowledge in general. Knowing who you are, knowing your strengths is extremely powerful. Knowing where you're going, knowing which direction you're heading is so powerful, guys. So powerful. And I feel that a lot of people don't have that knowledge. A lot of people, they just live life and they don't stop and take time to notice things. Like I actually just happened to look up, and for the first time ever, and I've looked out this window so many times, the 2 trees across the street from me are beautiful. Well, sorry, not across the street, across the lake. They're gorgeous. I never noticed how pretty they are. Total squirrel moment. And then I saw a squirrel on my fence. But it's so important to have that knowledge of who you are and where you want to be, or who you want to be. Because without that knowledge, guys, we end up being just the everyday thing that bores us. We just end up being the everyday Joe Schmo. And there's nothing exciting. But when you have knowledge of your strengths and your weaknesses, it's not just all the positive stuff. You have to have knowledge of everything. Strengths, weaknesses, where you want to go, what you want to do, how to overcome problems, how to overcome things that you're struggling with. Knowledge of all of those things is extremely powerful and extremely helpful. And I feel a lot of us don't take enough time to learn those things about ourselves. So that's why I wanted to just quickly chat about it. It's not like a super long chat, but I really feel it's powerful, and here is why I feel it's powerful. Having the knowledge of who we are inside, whether that's what we let everybody see or not, And having the knowledge of our strengths and our weaknesses, it gives us the upper hand in life. Because then having that knowledge and going after those things is what gets you that step forward. It's what gets you living the life that you want. It's what gets you the happiness that you're looking for and that you're striving for. And when I say knowledge is powerful, it's powerful because then you get to live in your Zen moment all the time. Because you know your weaknesses, you know your strengths. So you're going to make sure if there's something you're weak at, like lately I've been very weak at reaching my goals, pushing myself to do what I need to do to help the amount of people that I want to help each month. I know what my numbers are. I know what I have to do. But it's been hard for me to do it because I've been struggling. You know, I find that lately my weakness has been my impatientness. Our weaknesses change all the time, but we need to know what they are. So then that way we aren't going to struggle as much, because when we know our weaknesses and we work on them, then we don't have that worry. We don't have all of that up in our head, like what we were talking about yesterday. We don't have any of that because we're working on our weaknesses. So having that knowledge of who we are is so powerful because we get to work on it every day. Sometimes people don't take the time to know who they are, or they think they know who they are, but that's not really who they are. So they're lost. So you're never going to have that sense of feeling lost, and you're never going to have that sense of being unhappy. So it gives you the upper hand. And then it just gives you the upper hand in general of just being proud of who you are. So having that knowledge of all of those things is extremely, extremely powerful. Our mind is a powerful, powerful tool. It can make us or break us, depending on what we do with it, depending on if we work on it. It's a muscle that needs to be worked on every day, a few times a day. So just putting that out there with you guys. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today. So take the time to know who you are, know your strengths, know your weaknesses. It is okay. I'm here to tell you, it is okay to know your weaknesses and to say what they are. It's okay to have weaknesses. It's okay to be weak. Because you're human. You're not a machine. And let me tell you, even machines are weak. How many times do you have to reset your phone because it freezes? How many times do you have to reboot your computer because something goes wrong? It's a weakness. Everyone and everything has a weakness. But only the strong people can admit it. So I want you to go out there. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I have a busy day. As you can tell, it's already been busy. I'm going to quickly fold the laundry before I start my workout. So Alyssa, I'm going to answer you back why I'm doing that. And then I have my workout. I got to shower and get dressed. I got to go to Publix and pick up some goodies. And then I have to drive to Miami for a presentation at a real estate office today. And I'll be down there pretty much the rest of the day. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If it's busy, do what you can to make it not so busy. I'm going to listen to a personal development book while I'm in the car. Something to keep my mind in a good place. Because driving on the highway down to Miami is not usually a positive experience. So I'm going to try to make it as positive as I can. I'm trying to keep that positive mindset. You know, and then I got to come home, do what I got to do with the kids, answer all the messages back that I have from you guys that I wasn't able to answer during the day while I was working, and then I have an appointment at 7 tonight. So it's just going to be a long day, but I got to push through. So, and that's what you have to do too. We all have long days. We have days where it's super, super busy. We have so much going on, but all we can do is push through. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.